Salutations, people of the internet, welcome to the database. It's 2022 and Nintendo Switch is over 5 years old. No doubt this must be everyone's favorite hybrid handheld/home console ever made, including yours truly. I've been using the Switch to record footage for most of the games you've seen on this channel, including all the Database Network episodes so far. The Nintendo Switch released on March of 2017, and it was Nintendo's next big project following the failure that was the Nintendo Wii U back in 2012. It was given the codename NX until receiving an official name of the Switch for highlighted features such as switching from home console use to handheld on the fly thanks to its dock and Joy-Con controls. Since 2017, the Switch has already catered several hardcore and casual gamers with a plethora of genres. You like RPG games? Try Fire Emblem or Xenoblade Chronicles. Platform lover? May I recommend Super Mario Odyssey or Sonic Mania? Fighting games? There's Smash Ultimate. Simulators? Well, we got Animal Crossing and maybe Minecraft for the upteenth billionth time. And for this video, I want to dedicate my picks and favorites for the top 6 Nintendo Switch games. Side note, I want to do something interesting with this list, cater to 6, yes 6, and you'll see why in a few seconds. 6 games that are going to be listed here based on 1 game per year, starting from 2017 to whenever this is uploaded in 2022. So if there's a Nintendo Switch game for that year that didn't make the cut, well, I'm sorry, but these are all my opinions, and feel free to list down what do you think goes on the list down below. Starting off in 2017, we got Super Mario Odyssey. While not a launch title, Super Mario Odyssey is no doubt a game that should never be overlooked within Nintendo Switch's first year on the gaming market. Super Mario Odyssey is the next-gen open-world 3D Mario game that a lot of fans have been waiting for. In this game, Bowser kidnaps Peach again, as we see that he is preparing for a wedding between him and the princess. But then Mario falls out of Bowser's ship and comes across a hat ghost named Cappy, who also lost her sister Tiara from the clutches of Bowser. Thus, Cappy and Mario team up and travel through several kingdoms to reach Bowser and rescue Peach and Tiara. This game is known for the capture mechanic thanks to the help of Cappy. By pressing the Y button, Mario throws Cappy at a certain direction and captures any enemy that is close to them. Whatever Cappy captures is whatever the player gets to control. This is by far the coolest mechanic in 3D Mario games so far. Having to experiment and see what other enemies I could capture and see how they play is always a great surprise and fun to constantly try out. Some characters in the game can be lame, but some can also be funny and get a few chuckles then and there. Mario is just as acrobatic as he was in Super Mario 64 and Sunshine, and seeing Mario be able to do all this, let alone do other cool new tricks with Cappy, and borrowing a certain role from his speedy rival. Mario is just as fun to control here and makes exploring these kingdoms exhilarating. Though I can't discuss this game any further yet because Odyssey is one of those games where you must play the game for yourself for the first time to see what the game has to offer. Otherwise, I would end up ruining the magic. Jump up Superstar. 2018 Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The hype for the next Super Smash Bros. Game on the Switch was beyond next level. We're talking WWF WrestleMania X7 levels of hype. Nay, we're talking about PS2 on launch day levels of hype here. The game was unstoppable. From the reveal trailer that confirmed that Inklings were going to be in Smash Bros. To the release of that winter, to announcements of not 1 but 2 DLC fighter passes, the people that were making Smash Bros., including director Masahiro Sakurai, including developers of Bandai Namco, feel like gods who had held the gaming landscape for over 4 years. It was all surprises after surprises. They made the whole world speculate on who's going to be added in the game, who's not going to be added, and the best part of it all, it left with heads held up high and went out with a bang. Looking at you, Sora. Sure, you could say things about how the adventure mode of the game was repetitive, with us collecting kid-friendly NFTs, where the battles only reference what JPEGs were all about, but we don't care about that. We love the other features in the game. When Home Run Contest was added as a free update, fans go wild on that over a punching bag. When we play Classic mode, they made sure that each fighter represented the characters and their respective games in subtle ways. Yeah, 80% of the roster ended up fighting Master Hand and Crazy Hand, but those are just minor complaints. I can sit here and gush of how Smash Ultimate had dominated the gaming market between 2018 and 2021, but then this video would end up going too long and I don't want that to happen. All I could say here is that Smash Ultimate turned into the definitive Smash Bros for all audiences, new and old, home to so many game franchises crossing over and tons of replay value with over 100 plus characters and over 100 stages. This game deserves the title of Ultimate. 2019 Super Mario Maker 2. At this point, I'm just going off stuff that I have personally owned on my Nintendo Switch collection. I know there are games that could easily beat this as Switch Game of the Year 2019, but otherwise, this is all I have. Super Mario Maker 2 is a sequel to Super Mario Maker on the Wii U. It is basically an updated version of Mario Maker with newer items to work with, new stages to play through by other creators, and new stages in the form of Super Mario 3D World. Not really 3D when you think about it, but hey, Mario can do the long jump in 2D.
Oh my god!
I don't know any good Switch game that came out of 2019, but this was the newest game I had that year. It plays exactly like the Wii U predecessor. The new power-ups added here, like the item from Super Mario Land, are cool and all, and it's still cool seeing creative Mario stages online. But I got two critiques. One of them is the multiplayer. This feature is online and it lags, even when you're on LAN connection, mostly because not everyone is on equal connection. It still lags constantly from what I hear, and I never bother online in games at all, even when I still subscribe to the Switch Online service. Two is, whenever I go straight into playing the Mario stage people created online, there is 90% chance that it's a Kaizo stage, or in other words, bad, impossible to complete. The other 10% consists of auto Mario stages, where there is little to no input to the player whatsoever. But on the plus side, I can still at least enjoy the story mode of this game, as well as 100 Mario challenges here and there. I'm sorry to say, but I don't have a game to represent 2019. Like I said, please comment down below. 2020 Animal Crossing New Horizon. By March 2020, the world shut down as a certain something, I won't say here, has delayed, cancelled, and halted production of many things. Live event shows, TV shows, movie theater releases, and for months, taxpayer workers all around the world are stuck at homes, with all the stores shutting down indefinitely at the time. But on the bright side, at least we have one thing to call our home: Doom Eternal. Nah, just kidding, it's the new Animal Crossing on the Switch. This game got its announcement since Isabelle's inclusion into Smash Ultimate. Animal Crossing New Horizon is a new simulation game where you get to build your very own island to live on. As of the second major update, people get to do all the things they've done in previous Animal Crossing games: cooking, fishing, decorating, all now within a seasonal change tropical setting. I love all my inhabitants that I have on my island of relevancy. Like this lion athlete named Bud, who I just give all my gym equipment to, and is like the jock of the island. Shep, who reminds me of this stoner, but a cool dude to hang out with nonetheless. And there's this Rhonda the rhino, who might have a crush on my character, but that's all fiction. What I love about this game is the DIY crafting system, which I think was introduced in this game, but I might be wrong on that. You gather materials like stone and wood and use to create new items that can be used to decorate the island, or create items used to design your house. I might do an Animal Crossing island tour video sometime in the future, if those are still a thing. But here's a sneak preview of what my house looks like. You like what you see? Let me know. I see it at the comment section. There you go. I never gotten around to experiencing the Happy Home Designer DLC that was recently added to the game, mostly because it requires a stupidly expensive Switch Online expansion pack, but I don't think I'm missing much. Which is as much as I could say with the current state of New Horizons post-second major update. It's fun for a few minutes of relaxation, but nothing to do afterwards. Don't get me wrong, it still has its fans, just maybe not for me. 2021 Metroid Dread. I might not actually own this game as of this video, but I at least played the demo version of this game, and man, I immediately fell in love with it. I have little knowledge of the Metroid franchise, but I do know it's one of Nintendo's most popular IP franchises out there. Metroid Dread being the newest 2D Metroid game in the franchise and the first newest 2D Metroid game in a very long time. This game made me think that This is going to be a thrilling horror game. These new Amiibots, which are recurring enemies in the game, are just the right amount of creepy, and the game has the atmosphere to match the creepy horror vibes. I'm not the best person to analyze Metroid games because I never played any of the other Metroid games aside from this one, but all I could say is that this is a game that is worth the wait. And to cap off 2022 as of now, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Now I want to end this countdown with the best game I recently played in 2022, Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I already did a review of this game and put my personal thoughts and opinions on it there, so I'll link it here on the top right corner and keep things brief. This is Kirby's first ever 3D adventure and something Nintendo wanted to publish since the concept development during the GameCube era, and it was surely the wait we're looking for. This is by far a very beautiful Kirby game visually, and everything that we've seen Kirby do in 2D transitioned very well in 3D. All the copy abilities work wondrously in 3D environment. Each world in this game is so gorgeous, not to mention the music. Getting 100% in this game was well worth the full price of admission of $60 when I bought this game at launch. Though it only took me roughly 2 weeks to finish the game, much like Super Mario Odyssey, it's the journey of getting to the end of the game with amazing landscapes is what makes it special. Seeing as this only came out this year, I highly recommend that you check out this game for yourself. Or if you're still considering getting Kirby and the Forgotten Land, why not check out the 2 videos that I made where I look over the game. I looked over both the final product and the free demo that you can check out at the Nintendo eShop. Kirby and the Forgotten Land is by far the best Nintendo Switch game I have ever played and experienced in 2022, and probably the best contender for best video game in 2022, at least in my eyes. Even when I already 100% complete the game, I would gladly start over and experience this beauty of a game all over again. And that was my picks for the top 6 Nintendo Switch game, 1 game for each year. Now, 2019 is a one spot on this countdown that I've been struggling to pick a game for the most. So I encourage you guys down below in the comments to let me know what you consider as the best Nintendo Switch game in 2019. Be sure to thumbs up this video if you like it, subscribe to the database, and follow me on social media as seen above. I've been trying my best to become more active on social media to get this channel across to as much people as possible, and to interact with you guys. Also be sure to hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button to get notified for the next video uploaded. I'm trying to upload at least once or twice every Wednesday and or Friday, so stay tuned when the next video gets uploaded. This is CJ Style signing off, and I'll see you guys next time.